This cryptocurrency is up 212% in 4 days. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about one of the fastest growing cryptocurrencies in the cryptocurrency market, and that would be Stellar Lumens. Guys, Stellar Lumens is up 63% in the last 24 hours, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you my opinion on where I think Stellar Lumens is going next, and we're going to be also diving into the broader topic of the altcoin season and something I call the Altcoin Engine of bull markets. Guys, I think you're going to get a lot of great value out of today's video. If you do, as always, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. But without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Before we get started, I do want to remind you that the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy is on sale through Friday. If you'd like to get $75 off at checkout, I highly encourage you to sign up with the link in the description down below. Use coupon code NEWYEARS2021. Anyway, guys, this is going to be a fast video, but I think you're going to get a lot of great insight out of it. So let's go ahead and jump on to CoinMarketCap. As you guys can see, there is an exorbitant amount of green showing up in the altcoins as well as in Bitcoin today. But if we rank order them by their gains in the last 24 hours, we're going to see that Stellar Lumens itself is up 63% in the last 24 hours and 137% in 7 days. Jumping over to the chart, as I showed you at the beginning of today's video, Lumens is up over 200% in the last 4 days. This is an absolutely massive rally, and one of my first points is this. You should be very careful about jumping into Lumens right now. You may have been thinking from the title and the concept in this video that I was about to tell you to jump into Lumens and to buy Lumens. I would be very careful about that. That is nothing against the project. Lumens is a great project. I do believe it deserves to be in the top 10. If you would like, tell us in the comments and we can make a dedicated video on Stellar Lumens, the cryptocurrency. But you need to be careful about jumping into cryptocurrencies after they're up 200% in 4 days. Does that mean that Lumens is a bad investment? No, not at all. I'm specifically speaking to the traders here because I know a lot of you are going to be having the question after seeing that on CoinMarketCap, should I jump into a trade, into a long on Lumens? So before we get to what I call the Altcoin Engine, here is my take on that. If you're a trader, you need to understand something very important. It's called risk and reward ratios. After a market has just rallied, the risk that that rally will come to a conclusion increases, which lowers your risk to reward ratio from maybe 10, if you have a really great statistical probability of making profit, down to maybe 2 or 3. Those are hypothetical numbers, but you see my point. Whenever you're making a trade, you want to make sure you have the highest risk to reward ratio you possibly can to ensure that you are most likely to make profit on that trade. So to my traders out there, should you be trading on Lumens? That is your decision to make, not mine, but I would be very careful about entering a long position on it. I would call this a no trade zone right now. If you're investing, it's different, but I would be very careful on it. Like I said, if you want a dedicated video on this rally and why it's happening, I can do that, but I really want to talk about the Altcoin Engine in today's video. What I am calling the Altcoin Engine can be found by going to CoinMarketCap and hitting this button right here on Bitcoin dominance. As I showed you in today's earlier video, total market capitalization, including Bitcoin, is nearing $1 trillion. We've actually hit a new all-time high above what we hit in 2017. But as you'll notice, total market capitalization, excluding Bitcoin, still has not reached that $500 billion mark that it was at in 2017. We're sitting at 300. So this means that total market capitalization is mostly being driven by Bitcoin, and that's reflected in the market dominance chart over here, where in the last 4 to 5 months, Bitcoin market dominance has gone up over 12%. But we're seeing an interesting trend show up in the last couple of weeks, and that is while Bitcoin is still rallying, it's not rallying quite as quick as it was. It kicked off the rally, it sparked the rally, but now the altcoins are the ones that are blowing up. And this is exactly what I told you guys was going to happen a couple of weeks ago. As we saw at the end of 2017, we saw Bitcoin hit all-time high, Ethereum hit all-time high a full month later. Bitcoin leads the charge, and then the altcoins come back to build them. The reason I wouldn't have called that a situation where an altcoin engine was going is because that was at the end of a bull market. I think we're in the beginning of a bull market. To illustrate this point, let me put it this way. Bitcoin starts the rally. What does Bitcoin do when it starts the rally? It builds trust in the bullish nature of this market, and it incentivizes people to join the market, and also, by that, people are naturally going to see the altcoins. Then, after they've joined because of Bitcoin, they're going to invest in the altcoins, and the altcoins are going to start to rally after Bitcoin. But what does Bitcoin do in that time? It starts to trade sideways because it's consolidating and locking in gains. But while Bitcoin is trading sideways, it's being propped up by all of the bullishness going on in the altcoin space. So the altcoins go to the moon, and Stellar Lumens rallies 63% in a day, and Ethereum's up 100% in the last 4 weeks. But eventually that altcoin rally is going to come to its ultimate conclusion as well, and the altcoins are going to need to take a break. But what happens by then? Well, Bitcoin has just consolidated for the last month, and then Bitcoin is going to use that consolidation, use that locking in of gains and that fundamental growth going on in the background to potentially allow for an even larger move to the upside on it. That is what I'm calling the altcoin engine. The bullishness is switching back and forth from Bitcoin to altcoin to Bitcoin to altcoin to Bitcoin to altcoin, and you have this rotation going on in the market that allows for any dip that happens on Bitcoin or the altcoins to be compensated for by the bullishness on the other. I do think that this is going to be a big part of this bull market, and it's something that I would love to hear your opinion on in the comments section down below. Like I said, if you would like a price target on Stellar Lumens, I'm more than happy to give one. Let me know, and I will make a video on Lumens. And I can also make one on Cardano. I know a lot of you guys want me to. I can do that. Tell me down below. Anyway, before we go, guys, I do briefly want to mention the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Remember that it is on sale for the next 2 days. That sale, New Year's 2021, will be ending on Friday. So if you'd like to get started learning technical analysis, I highly encourage you to sign up with the link in the description box down below. Investing in your education is the most important investment that you will ever make. So I encourage you, whether you're doing it with me or with someone else, take advantage of this market and make sure you fully understand it before you start putting money in it. Where there is large possibility of returns, there is large risk involved. To help mitigate that risk, you need to understand concepts like risk and reward, trading strategies, market sentiment, mass psychology, intuition. All of these things are taught in CT2A. To invest in your education, you have the ability to with the link down below. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's video. I hope you did enjoy today's videos. If you did, as always, hit that like and subscribe button. We're trying to get to 85K subs before the end of March. Help us get there. Hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and you can unsubscribe if you would like to. Anyway, guys, like I said, that's going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.